Okay, we're live. We're live. Welcome to the 12-12 meditation. We're going to gather here for 30 minutes in meditation and in an energy transmission. I'll say a little bit more about that in a moment. While people are finding this space, I just want to share a couple of practicals. I welcome you to sign up for my mailing list to keep in touch with what's coming up. I'm going to be offering a weekly half-hour meditation through here, initially YouTube, on a Wednesday at 1 o'clock Central Time, beginning next week. I do offer meditations and insight timer as well, so you can check that out. So that's going to be a free weekly meditation. You don't need to sign up. You can just drop in. And if you find value in coming together on solstice on the 21st, there'll be an hour-long, an hour-long circle and transmission. And there's going to be a monthly soul circle. And again, if you sign up, you'll get details around that. So I'm going to begin to take us into our journey today. The energies are again off the scale as they continue to be day after day. We have a new moon today, and then we have Mercury retrograde tomorrow. So we have this amazing alchemy of beginnings and also introspection and the reflections and transmissions that Mercury is offering. What is coming through now has already come through. So often in our space, we do co-create what is possible. And there's already been a very specific anchoring, I can't use English today, of frequency. So the theme today is alignment, and it may be a bit more focused on the frequency and the higher levels than sometimes. My work is what I call embodied awakening. So we're always coming back to the body. We're always coming back to integration. We are scaling through a broad range of levels of what it is to be an awakened, divine human. So let us begin to journey in together. Get comfortable, switch your phone off, switch distractions off. Don't be putting anything in the chat or multitasking, just let go. And together with everyone here and everyone watching at any time, we're going to begin to align into a more of a coherent group field. So let us take 3 deep breaths together. Whatever that is like for you right now. And the eyes can close. And our gaze of attention and awareness turns in and down. Okay. We're going to be attuning and recalibrating to our central column as it's shifting. Always take any words that come just as pointers. Don't attach to them. Okay, this is a space of frequency. And the frequency comes mostly in the silence. And also through the words. Don't resist any part of your experience. Okay, well, so whether the mind is running, the body in discomfort, or an emotional wave, we're coming to a field of quietness that watches, that allows. Just for this time, we befriend ourselves. Just for this time, let this be the practice. We befriend the totality of what is arising in experience and awareness. And already feeling and knowing that we are not this, we are not only what is arising. And there is awareness of breath moving in and as a body. Breath is moving in and as a body. Awareness is here through the body, through the portals of consciousness, all of the senses. So we're shifting gears, shifting our stance from identification. And let's just explore for a moment a sense of solidity, even in this. It's a solidity that doesn't come from identification, from being a somebody or a something, or from a particular state. It's the solidity of that which is unchanging. And that can be known in and through a body and beyond the body. So there's a solidity, there's a gravity down into the pelvis, into the sit bones. An awareness of the spinal column. All 33 vertebrae forming the natural curve of the spine. Spine and the pelvis connecting. And maybe aware of the nerves, the nervous system, and the light and electrical energy that's moving around our bodies and through our systems. We're going to expand the perspective to feel each being, to feel the group level of consciousness. And let us dedicate our intention here, now, again, explicitly, to the highest expression and evolution of collective consciousness, of human consciousness, and beyond. I'm not going to define that here. So feeling the group field, which is in service to the greater. And we can also, if it feels in alignment for you, tap into the wider level of human consciousness at its highest frequency. This is our practice today. We are not denying any aspect of humanity or human experience. We are simply in service to the divine in this moment. And human consciousness, collective consciousness, is also serving, called to serve the evolution of all consciousness. And if any of this takes you too far out, just come back. Okay. I want us here. We're here for this. Okay. We're here for this, to embody frequency, to change through our presence that is grounded in physicality. So each one of us will calibrate differently. We have our own frequency and we have our own capacity. And I am not pointing you anywhere that is not aligned for your soul and your being, all aspects of your being. So there are multiple levels of geometry of light as we take different dimensional perspectives. Some of us will access that, some of us won't. Doesn't matter. I'm just naming it. With that, we're going to come to the heart space, to the sacred heart space. It might serve to include touch on the physical body, just to lightly anchor awareness. And again, your experience will be unique. You may access some of the geometries here that are indescribably beautiful. Or you may just have a sense of peace, love, expansiveness, or color. And notice that breath is here. We are continually adjusting. We are not static beings. We're moving between frequency fields. And as we elevate and expand, then we ground and anchor. And we meet and live through what that brings. Frequency brings things up, as most of us will know. So I'm going to have us keep an awareness here as some recalibration takes place through the central column. Okay. Always let awareness just come back to the breath if the mind is getting active. Not doing it, but becoming it. Aware of the breath. Being breathed by life itself. The in-breath gives itself to the exhale, and the exhale circles into another inhale if we are blessed. The movement of breath is the movement of life while we are in form, and it supports everything, not only the biological functioning, but transformation, movement of energy. A lot of people are getting involved in breathing techniques. We're not doing a breathing technique here today. We are aligning with the sacred breath. And there's a flow of energy that comes down through the upper energy centers, through all of the centers of the body, which continue below the feet. Okay, so I'm just naming this to support attunement as we shift. We are expanding. There's a multiple levels of things occurring. Some of us may find noticing drawn more to one of the chakras or centers than another. Just let awareness be light and inhabit the sacred heart space. Higher intelligence, that which we are, is the designer. Is holding the pace and detail of the alignment process in each of us and what we are bringing together. Okay, I don't want to say much more to draw anyone into the mind. Just allow, if you can. And I'm seeing all of us like flames of light. And the light is going upwards into some of the grids of Christ consciousness, some of the grids around the planet. Not downwards, interestingly enough, but upwards. It's being held there and then gradually being released down. Titrated, if you like, to be available for more beings. Okay, I'm going to bring in wholeness. Wholeness. And if you feel in your body that it just needs a little bit of flow, be free. We don't have to be static. Okay, we are including and engaging all the levels. You can hear something happening in my voice and throat. Wholeness, wholeness in each being, wholeness in this group, wholeness in humanity, wholeness in the one consciousness. Anything that arises in sensation, in thought, in emotion, stay quiet. You don't need to pick it up or push it away. It will come and it will go like every experience and every thought. There is nothing to cling to. There's nothing to get. Trust the wisdom and intelligence of divinity. Trust the wisdom and intelligence of your own heart and soul that has you here in this moment. And let us bring in a vibration of appreciation, deep appreciation. And you can activate that in whatever way serves with a thought of a memory or a person or simply strengthen the vibration of appreciation. And let it flow into every cell of the body being, every cell. Let it flow into the blood and the fluids and the skin and the hair. Let it flow into our feet. Let it flow into our incredible hands. And let it flow into this space for the experience of what we call each other. For the dream of this life. For the opportunity to be here. For the luxury and the privilege of being here, dedicated in service to growth and evolution, to love. What a blessing. And again, this is radiating and emanating out into the grids. It's much needed. And if you brought in a thought to spark the quality of appreciation, let it just get quiet and fall if you can, and just be in the frequency. And then again, as we come towards the closing, bringing our attention to the sacred heart space, to this exquisite, exquisite place of light. Let us breathe here together for another minute or so, allowing each of us to have our perfect recalibration, our perfect aligning. This is our theme, aligning here in this beautiful, beautiful moment. I'm going to share a few words from my book, Coming Home. We are all of it. We are nothing. The full spectrum of love. Go gently, but be unafraid of the fierceness of your blazing heart. We walk a delicate balance as the energies pouring into our cells and planet integrate. Ultimately, it all comes to this. Now, this breath, this touch, this word of love that vibrates across the oceans. It vibrates too across the cosmos. It is heard. It is seen. It is known. Blessed be. Blessed be. So gently we'll deepen the breath and we will shift our perspective, honoring all that is here in deep gratitude, honoring every being, honoring ourselves, honoring this life, and bringing our gaze to this incredible body. Deepening the breath and just allow the body to speak. Maybe it wants stillness. Maybe it wants embrace. Maybe it wants to shake off. Again, aware of the spine, aware of the sit bones, aware of the connection into the legs and the feet, both feet, all of the toes. Aware of the connections through the shoulders, down the arms, to the wrists and hands, all of the fingers. The head and neck rest on the spine, connected with the body. The whole body is one in union and harmony with our continuing shifting frequencies of love light. Thank you for being here. May this serve all beings. And as I mentioned at the beginning, do sign up for the mailing list to find out about free weekly meditations and monthly soul circle. And if you are interested in my book, it's on Amazon. I love you. Keep going. Thank you for being here.